Hey guys, and welcome to the last reflection video. So we're doing chapter 15, 16, and 17 of the Best Public Speaking book. So chapter 15 is revisit mindset. So basically it's just revisiting what you've already learned with your mindset and how to set your mind. So first, if you have any setbacks, use those to learn. Don't let them actually set you back. Don't let the name be true. Just learn from what you did and use it. If you have any challenges, use those to grow, so that way you can be a better speaker, better person. Focus on fixing it. If something's wrong, that's okay, fix it. Don't worrying about your speech. If you worry about it, that's okay. That just pushes you to do better. But just know that you're a learning public speaker, and whatever you decide to do in life is going to be great for you. Next is chapter 16, which is paid to speak. So if you ever get the opportunity to being paid to speak, what you need to do is make sure that you're delivering it in high quality. They're going to be expecting excellency, so you need to give them excellency because they are paying you to come speak for their place. So you need to make sure that you know what you're doing. Volunteer to speak at your current job, so that way one day if you are paid to speak, you have plenty of practice for people who may be higher up than you, who may be business people, whatever. Like I practically practice public speaking every day on bar, but mine's not higher ups and mine's not business people, and mine are a bunch of drunks, so it makes it really easy on me because I'm just sitting there trying to make them laugh and I'm giving them more alcohol, so it's pretty fine. But if I were to go do a professional speaking in front of the higher ups for Old Smoky, then I would be freaking out because they're not drunks. Yes, they make Old Smoky, but they're not going to be drunk for their meeting. So that's a big difference between bar and having an actual meeting. So just make sure that you are delivering high quality. Make sure that the speech that you are giving can be relevant to your audience and to you. Make sure that they like what you're talking about because you're getting paid to speak. Please the person who is paying you. Obviously, you need to do that because if you went to a restaurant and you weren't pleased with the service or the food, you're not going to be happy. But yeah, you're going to have to pay for it, or unless you want to be a Karen and complain about it. So just make sure that you are going to please them, because they can be a Karen and complain about you, and no one wants to do that, right? And then our last chapter is chapter 17, which is tell them what you've told them. So basically it kind of talks about the whole book and talks about how you're not going to remember all this, and all this isn't going to sink into your brain, and that's okay. Just use what you remember. Like I said earlier, you are a growing public speaker. So if your first public speaking experience isn't the best, that's okay. You're learning how to do it, and you're going to do great once you understand it better on how to do what you need to do. Practice makes perfect. Keep practicing. Don't give up. It's going to be okay. You'll be doing great. But yeah, just keep telling them what you've told them. Tell them what you've told yourself about how you're going to be a great public speaker and how you can do all of this on your own, okay? Just make sure that even though your speech might not get the point across the way you want it to, make sure they still get it. And I know you're going to do great. So what I've learned in this class is basically a lot. I've learned so much stuff about these different readings, and I have learned how to make eye contact and how to practice better and how to not be so worried all the time. If you get up there and worry, you're just going to be mumbling and you're going to be stumbling. But if you have confidence and you know what you're talking about, then you're going to do great. Hope you guys have a great summer.